Right, so this is going to be super short. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, and if you're wondering why are there like 3, 2 to 4 hour videos and then one 25-minute video, it's because it is the release night for Pokemon Moon. My choice was either like take the stream offline for 30 minutes and then struggle to get transcoding options back, or just do something in the 30 minutes, and that something is going to be some extra Dark Souls. So we're going to try to get into the DLC area. I have to run and grab the thing you get from killing the blue crystal golem. Shit. Don't remember the quickest way to get back over there. It might be like this way. Just gotta drop down. That's me. No Homer Bone. That's just nice. Alright, it'll just be the first couple hours. Let's see what we can do. I guess I could have gone to Anor Londo and run to this bonfire that I'm going to right now. I don't think I want to fight these guys in my current form. It's going to end really badly for me. Oh, hello. Speaking of which. That's really pretty when they're going down the left elevator. Hey, Sailor Dan, how's it going? We've actually... I've between 2 and 3 shotted almost every boss in this game at SL1, except for Ornstein and Snow. That took me 3 hours, or almost 3 hours. And I was really surprised that after ONS, leveling up our weapon and our Pyromancy Flame just made such a huge difference for all the other bosses. But I've heard that the DLC bosses are no joke. Holy shit. Did I actually rest at the bonfire down there, or did I just make the elevator go straight back up? Because I think I just made the elevator go straight back up, didn't I? Womp womp. Hey, I'd rested. Thank goodness. Trying to get jump attack this time. Apparently, Rando Skeleton. I guess he's got the buff from the channeler, right? Probably what made him hit me so hard. Oh, cool. Los Alamos has a ping pong group. I follow ping pong a little bit through when Penny Arcade does it. Yeah, I don't think there's really spoilers for Pokemon, especially not in the first couple hours. But do as thou wilt. Understood. Holy shit, man. This area sucks. Might be some of the hardest hitting, like, regular enemies in the game. I'm lucky that second one hit. Ow, dick. What's the clue to come kill this golem? Is there any clue at all? Feels pretty random. Ow. These dudes. This arrow not only does a ton of damage, it also staggers me, which sucks. There's 2 of them. Yep. I am level 1 character. It's pretty great. Level 1. Quite fun. Y'all can't block. There's my pendants. Okay. So let's get out of here. I guess that makes sense. When you see the golden crystal golem, and it makes you go, huh, I wonder. I thought that there was a teleport location down, like over where the Black Knight is by the Grass Crush Shield. Is that not the case? I guess not. Well, anyway, we can walk there the one way. It's not that far of a walk. Yep. There's only one class that starts at level 1, so you have to play as that. Yeah. Also, no stamina is probably the biggest thing for me. I'm used to maxing out my stamina as my first stat, so I can attack a whole bunch of times, I can spam roll. Cannot do this in this style of playthrough. everything is a pretty big risk. I believe a lot of the DLC bosses can one-shot you. If that ends up being the case, if they are able to one-shot me, I'll probably bounce out of the DLC and go get that ring that makes you do more damage when you're low on health. It's like if I'm going to get one-shot anyway, I may as well hit harder. Well, actually, this is about to be the Super Mario part of Dark Souls, right? We're literally going to take a teleport to a Mushroom Kingdom so we can save a princess. That's the plot of the Dark Souls 1 DLC. But it's been pretty challenging so far. It's far from trivial. Right. It's not a warp location. I don't know what made me think that that was a warp. The red tearstone ring is right out here, but I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If we actually get to a boss that one-shots us at full health. I think the concerns there are either Manus or Calamite. I think we'll probably be okay with Artorias and Sanctuary Guardian. We'll have to find out. Yeah, I'd wreck the Hydra. I had an easier time with the Hydra in my SL1 playthrough than I did in my main playthrough. It's kind of crazy. Just because, since you can't level your character, you invest all of your souls in increasing your damage in every way possible, so you use the most efficient possible weapon you can equip. You max it out really early in the game. You have really powerful pyromancies because you're not forced to spend your souls on other things. Yo, Manus. What's the deal? I guess you can buy more items. It's a nice benefit. Technically I should finish getting my flask to +4 because it doesn't give me a full heal right now. It's almost there, but not quite. What's up, scary furry Manus hand? I think Firewing pointed out when we did this DLC that Manus is like basically a Bloodborne boss in Dark Souls 1. Kind of gonna show you where and what Miyazaki was thinking about at the time. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting fight. Sanctuary Guardian apparently has a really varied moveset, but most people do this DLC when they're really high level and have a ton of gear at the end of the game and just kind of trounce it. So I'm going to lose to this fight many times because I have no idea how it works. I think I came in and one-shot it each time I did it. Cool looking like Manticore dude. That did not work the way I wanted it to. I think he's got like a scorpion tail, I don't know how that works. That was cool. Maybe you can take his tail off there? Oh shit, he poisoned me, that's not good. Yeah, the difference between min-level armor and max-level armor is so mild in this series in general. So here I can't get a full heal. Yeah, it's close to it, but not quite. That was a bummer. That was a double bummer. I switched weapons by accident there. Look at this crazy moveset. Look at all the shit he can do. It's ridiculous. I never get to see any of this the way I normally fight him. He's probably strong against lightning, right? Given that he spits it. Alright, 20 Estus Flask would be nice here. Shit. The hell is that? Oh shit. It's crazy is what that was. Cut his tail off, that's cool. I think that prevents me from getting poisoned later in the fight, maybe. Oh shit, that was going well. That's a bummer. Yeah, I can see it as a Monster Hunter fight, right? He's really fast. No, it's a Manticore. Chimeras have multiple heads. Manticores have the scorpion tail. I want to kindle this. Guess I could also do the thing that, Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I could do the thing that Goomba was talking about, which is go back to Firelink, get the Estus Flask, and then warp. Since the load times are quite a bit more reasonable, but I'll probably kindle some of these later. Oh, does that not count as a warp location? Well, that sucks. Now I have to walk. I guess now I know. That's not what the Crystal Cave is it? What's the crystal? Oh wait, the Crystal Cave is where you kill Seath, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, let's just walk. I think pretty much every bonfire in the DLC area is you can warp there. Maybe the exception is the one with the Sanctuary Guardian. Yeah, right. Burned it off, I guess. So we'll have to run back to him. Today I learned you can't warp to that bonfire. It's a bit of a walk, too. Jeez. Alright, so in that case, if we lose this attempt, I'll go ahead and kindle the first room bonfire. But we did pretty good for a first attempt where I don't really know his mechanics because I've always just cheesed him, out-damaged him. Running, running, running. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sat at it when I came in. I can double check the warp menu when we go in, but I remember getting in and saying I should sit at this bonfire in case I need to warp away. But you're absolutely right. It's worth double checking. Running, running, running. Get the sense he won't be too bad, and hopefully we'll be able to beat him before we switch to Pokemon Moon here in like 15 minutes or so. Individual attempts aren't too bad. Should have grabbed the rusted iron ring. I was over there and I forgot to get it. I guess there's really no point to get it now. This would be the one time I would equip it, right? Running over here. I like the way they approach the way to find the DLC in the later games much better. Something definitely stood out about the DLC areas in Dark Souls 2. I guess they just gave you the keys to access them in the original release, but then they make you find them in Scholar. Is that how it works? And then Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 were fairly clear as well. Sanctuary Garden is not a warp location. See how many great combustions I can land out at the beginning, because I think it does a little bit more damage than my other thing. I'm not going to worry about those 100,000 souls, because I have nothing I can conceivably spend them on. It's more Twinkling Titanite or something, maybe. Shit. Not good. Dark Souls 2 kind of seems like a pain in the ass. Doesn't seem like that would be fun. The lack of adaptability for the whole playthrough. I'll do Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 though. I think while I definitely enjoy Dark Souls 2 just as much as the rest of the series, it's definitely the weakest game mechanically. And that's a big problem in an SL1 playthrough, I feel like. There's a tail again. I have to worry about him hitting me with it in the future. Shit, that went right in my face. Bummer. That, wow, almost insta-killed me. The poison's gonna kill me before I can get up the heal. Wow, I got lucky. Should have insta-killed me. This just isn't going well today. Shit, not good. Might actually have poison removal stuff. Might have to consider equipping that. Oh, he does a little goat back kick thing. That's cool. I didn't know he had that in his moveset. Guess normally he'd use his scorpion tail there, but he doesn't have one anymore. There we go. Second try. Not too bad. You might be able to wear a decent shield. I think you have a lot more weapon availability in Dark Souls 2 compared to 1. That wasn't as bad as I worried. Okay, so we still got to do Artorias, who's going to be pretty rough, but I'm confident we can figure out Ben. Calamite and Manus, though, I expect to spend hours on. Especially Manus. I'm not sure about Calamite. I actually one-shot Calamite in my main playthrough. I don't think it was because I had outstatted him. I just wasn't really letting him hit me. And I guess that's what I have to do for SL1. But I think that an SL1 Calamite fight is fairly long. You kind of have to be perfect for 15-20 minutes. Your first chest was moved. So I think the next bonfire out here in the Mushroom Kingdom is one we can port to, right? Can buy some shit from her. Oh, was Sanctuary Garden? It's on the list now. I don't know. I'm not going to question it. Whatever. I promise I rested at it. I don't know what happened. Well. What's up, Elizabeth? How you doing? Yes. Thank you. Be careful skipping text. I don't know what people are saying. Can't use any of these. What are those? So I guess I could buy repair powder and gold pine resin. I have no use for any of these other things.
May the flame.
Chest in the room behind him is a mimic. That's funny. Can't afford a reinforcement bank. I don't have any Titanite chunks. That's fine. Yeah. Dark Souls 2, I've heard that SL1 in Dark Souls 2 is the hardest, and it's not fun. It feels like a slog. This has been fun for me. It's like rediscovering the difficulty of the fights, but your playstyle is just so radically different in a way that's less enjoyable. You probably just want to run through here. Don't really remember the run through this place, though, so let's see what happens. Hey Phoenix, how's it going? I think there's a shortcut that I can unlock, but it's like in one of these buildings over here on the left or something. I'll have to get further to the other side to trigger it. Yeah, it's right there. I'm not going to be able to use you, not at all, not the slightest. Hey guys. Oh, sorry to hear that, Six Gun. Not after a patch, too many people playing it? Or did they take it down for the patch? Let's see if I can trigger the shortcut here. What's up, dog? How is your day? Doesn't look like he actually takes damage there. Right, it's true. Yeah, the armored dude who resists slashing is definitely a problem in that game. I don't know if he can take falling damage and I still get the drop. Oh, he didn't, he just walked down there. Oh well. Howdy. I don't actually remember how to get to where I'm going. It might be in this building over here. I'm hoping it's in that building since I don't remember. There might be a elevator in there that I need to take. Yes. Please don't follow me, please don't follow me, please don't follow me. Okay, that's Artorias. Chester's out here, who also feels like he's a transplant from Bloodborne. Speaking of Bloodborne transplants.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the pass?
That's me.
Yes, we are both.
That would be great if that's actually what he's intended to be. Let me get 81 green blossoms. There's an item I might actually use. What else would I get? Yeah, that sounds great. Heck yeah, I totally forgot about those. Good use of souls, too. Alright, so this is one shortcut, so I don't have to run across that wide area next time. And let's go die to Artorias. We'll give him probably 2 attempts. I have until I want to switch over to Pokemon in about 5 minutes, so maybe just 1 attempt. We'll give him 1. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Let's go. Okie dokie. This guy's such a badass. I think I 2-shot this guy in my main playthrough, so I also don't really remember. I think he has a mechanic where, like, he gathers a bunch of energy into himself, and he might be able to interrupt it. I'm just not sure. Guessing after he does that, I'm hosed, right? He will one-shot me once that thing is active if I don't stop him. Well, that's not a great way to start. Shit, that wasn't what I wanted to happen. I love the little trail he leaves behind, it's so cool looking. This boss in general is just really cool looking. If we can get a hit off, that'd be cool. Probably could have hit him there. Okay, lightning's not great against him, it looks like. Ooh, he charges at you there. I've got a magic pixel. Run me through, right? Goodbye. Cool. We'll have to try fire. I might make one more run back to him. I think I can do it in 2 minutes. We'll give him one more try. That dude is certified cray-cray. I have enough humanity to fully... Do you guys notice the Lord Vessel automatically give you 20 Estus flasks? Can you kindle the Lord Vessel? Probably have to do some mild humanity farming. I think the rats in the depths are probably still my best bet for that. May as well get it to +4. And Pokemon usually doesn't go up right away. I'm actually kind of concerned that Pokemon's going to be available an hour late, because that's happened with Nintendo before, with games that come out right after Daylight Savings Time. I think that happened to me with Xenoblade Chronicles X around this time last year. It didn't actually release until 1 AM Eastern Time because they forgot about daylight. But we'll see, I can make this run back pretty quickly. Give him a quick try. Excuse y'all. Keep the heart rate monitor running for Pokemon Moon. Definition of necessary right there. This guy down, try to remember to send it back up. I like this version of the elevator because you can press the button to send it back up. Well, I guess it's just easy to press it and then jump off. More accurate. Yeah, I'll actually look at my 3DS and make sure that it's available. Pokemon Moon, that is. Now let's try Combustion. Shit. He starts a long line of Dark Souls bosses that look like they're charging up a move, but it actually comes out a little bit later than you think it's going to. Really common in Dark Souls 2, especially. Oh, not getting out of that one. Oh, we can hit you twice during that? Even if you're on the ground? I did not know that. Oh, I didn't take damage there. I'll take it though. I did not mean to do Fireball, but it's okay. It looks like he's just resistant to my damage no matter what, whether it's my Great Club or not. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. He holds the weapon. He has like a tell for when he's going to attack, and then he holds it about a second longer than you think he's going to release it on. It's fine, Phoenix. Alright, we'll be back in a few minutes with some Pokemon. See you guys soon.